There is so much to learn from the garden, and caring for the garden each year has just been a joy, a pleasure. I enjoy just coming in and walking through the garden, watching it as it changes and develops. No year is the same. There's always something new and different to experience. Soon I am going to put the daffodils here in this back border. Last year and the year before I planted daffodils all the way down, and in the spring they opened up looking really, really beautiful. This year my hydrangea shrubs had it a little rough because of the drought that we experienced here in the Northeast, but they have rebounded from the rains that have occurred recently. The blooms did not stay, they sort of dried up, and that was that. So I don't know if I'm going to have flowers next year because I really don't see a lot of fresh stalks or stems of the hydrangeas. So we may not get a lot of hydrangea flowers next year. We'll have to see. But I have to say that the seedlings that I had last year have developed and they are prominent back here. So next year they will be much more larger and much more established. Like this one was from a cutting, and now it is definitely a shrub in and of itself here in the garden, and that's a good thing. Back here you could see the wild asters. Because of this tree that's there, it's really shaded back here a lot, and so I don't have as many wild asters as I usually have in the back. Usually this whole area is just filled with those beautiful wild asters. The dahlias have been very slow in forming flowers and opening up, but this one looks like it's about to develop some flowers here, and here's one right here. One thing I have gathered is that this area is a good place to put dahlias. So if I do buy dahlias, I'm going to put them over here in this bed. And I truly am happy with the begonias. The begonias were fantastic, and that's something that I will definitely add. Now, as far as the cabbage is concerned, that I would not be doing again unless I spray or get BT or something like that for it, but that was a little disappointing. My fruit trees are doing well, and they're growing, getting taller and bigger, and I think that we'll have fruit next year from the peach tree, the apple tree, the Asian pear tree, and my other pear tree. Well, I think it is time to take up these tomato plants. This has been such a hit this year. These red 100s. What an enjoyable tomato. And they have really been highly productive. I've been really pleased with them. And then of course here is my fig tree, which still has some figs on it. I'm not sure if they're going to have enough time to ripen, but we will see. Now this vegetable patch has been highly productive as well. We've had many tomatoes, and we could see the kale, different types of kale here in the garden. And finally, these marigolds have definitely opened up, and these marigolds were from the box from the Dollar Tree. And next year I'm going to get some more of these boxes and put them throughout the garden. They definitely produce some really pretty marigold flowers here. I think that they would have come up much more bigger if they had more sun, but since we removed the tree that was shading this area, we should have more sun, and I think it will produce more flowers for us. So this is a good thing also. These tomatoes continue to grow. The kale, the cabbage, that was not good. I'm not satisfied with the cabbage. But I know that over here the tomatoes do well in this section. I planted beets in this container, and I should pull it up and see what do we get. Well, not much there. Let's see. Oop, not very much. Looks like it wants to grow. Maybe I shouldn't have pulled it up. I don't know. I am so pleased with the impatiens this year. They have really held their own and continue to give color in the garden. And we've had some cold evenings and nights, but they are still flowering. Now my dahlias here, I planted the dahlias here and I did not stake them, but then finally I got the tomato cages and put them through the tomato cage, and so now I'm starting to see some buds like it wants to flower. Hopefully they will give me a couple of blooms, but I am disappointed with these dahlias. Last year this whole area was filled with flowers, dahlia blooms, and it was really beautiful. But this year, I didn't know, slow. It's been very slow go with that. Now, I love this dead nettle. This plant was given to me by my son, and I put it in the garden, and it has been blooming and spreading. I love its little flower here, and it's good straight from the spring into now the fall. So this is going to be good when I put in the bulbs here, the tulips, to have this come up as well. It's going to be a good thing. I also have here this plant, the heucheras, I think it's heucheras. Anyway, and it's been smothered, so hopefully it will come back and a little bit more lush next year. But the rhododendrons seem to be doing fine. Looks like I'm going to have some flowers next year from that. What I've really been pleased with is that hydrangea shrub back there, that it flowered this year. What a good thing. Side border continues to shine, and I am pleased with it. Here we can see the mums again, and also the zebra grass. The knockout rose bush. This has been a very dry season, so it's been hard on the garden, and we've been watering, but not like how we should have. But I'm so glad to see the cosmos come up. And you learn, as you go along with gardening. Each year is different and unique, and you just have to learn from your mistakes. Just try and do better. But it's an experience, and each year you just try something new. You work it and work with it. This is so pretty. It's the cosmos dance. The cosmos dance. Isn't it pretty? I will grow kale again. Even as a decorative form like this, I love it. At first they were being eaten up really bad by bugs, but they recovered and they look so healthy here. It's nice. Of course, my zinnias. I will definitely have zinnias in the garden. Check out these beautiful, beautiful dainty pink zinnias. My mums here have finally completely opened up, and it looks so nice in this pot. We can see the red, white, and blue theme with that splash of yellow in the center of the flowers. I am thrilled that I left it up here so that I can enjoy the full effect of the mums. And also the asters have opened up. I still have to figure out where I want to place those asters before the ground gets cold, so that they'll have a chance to return next year. The garden has been a wonderful solace for my soul. It has really helped me to deal with all of the different issues and situations that have been happening in our world today. It is a place of peace and light and joy. And I am happy to share my garden with you. So if you like this whole experience, come on back to Catherine's Garden. Thank you for visiting. Bye. For more videos, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time right here in Catherine's Garden. Bye.